Hey guys, Infidel 1258 here. Tonight I am working on my diamond rank grind, trying to make my way up to diamond 1. And as you can see, I am rocking a Grum. This is a battle where melee and archery always hit. So in that sort of context, with this rule set, aim true, it makes a lot of sense to choose some heavy hitters like Grum that hit late and hit hard, because they can't miss. One of the huge downsides of the Grum is that he can miss his shots due to his speed, but in this context he can't. And so you try to, hopefully you build a deck that is such that it can crack the shields before, so he can finish the job. But the positioning of this Adelaide is being really problematic. And he's got not just Adelaide, is it? It's heal, repair. And he's slowly gutting me because, well, he's got a strong team. It's not just because of that, but my boys can't get through. The timing of this repair is actually surprising to me. Oh, Magic goes first. Magic, they're both legendary, and I thought my Grum should fire first, but it goes Magic, melee, archery. So the timing of the Adelaide's action was preceding my Grum's melee. The Stitch Leech is so powerful for 3 mana cost. What an amazing card. Tonight we're about to go live. We're going to do an hour with the members. I'm not sure who's going to come, but that's okay. Either way, 1, 20, 0. We're going to do our thing. We're going to do some, we need to get up into champ, hopefully. As you can see, we're on the cusp of diamond 1. So we'll keep grinding and we'll see what we can get tonight. And I'm going to try and pop in and answer some questions from the channel. If you guys ever want your comments addressed, you can leave them on the channel. And I recommend you write the word question and you drop the IGN on there also, so I can give you some sort of thank you if I do end up answering your question. Really helpful to the channel because you're not the only one that wonders the answer to certain questions. Usually if you are asking that question, probably there's several other people who are thinking the same thing. Slow goes first. When slow goes first, I think Grum, but then again, when Equalizer exists, I think smaller monsters. Arsa. Slow goes first. Tempting. These two could be a nice start, but no. Tarsa, then we'll get some. We have 2 or 3 different monsters that have Scavenger. We'll go heavy on Scavenger here. First things first, Enchanted Defender is an amazing choice because it has the huge armor and the 1 hit point. That's its major liability, right? But in this context where slow goes first and also where Equalizer, this thing is built for that. You need to bring Dr. Blight to a battle like this. I really think Antoid Platoon is a good choice, but I'm going to think about that because I already have a decent tank. I might bring a second, but I'm going to think about that. I want to bring the Parasitic Growth because of the Scavenge, and he's going to come in with 10 hit points, and then he's going to get a few more because of that. Ooh. But slow goes first. So, definitely want Beetle Queen. I might take Fire Mage. Now time quickly here. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's a good choice, always. Or we take the plant. Take him. No. Go like this. Yep. Vinar Heatsmith for the amplify on the Thorns damage from the Enchanted Defender, but also from the amplify on himself. And when they both get beefed up due to Equalizer, that should be quite resilient and helpful. 2 minutes till we go live, so this will be the last battle, and then we'll hop into the YouTube. Look at that, 15 hit points with Amplify, Thorns, and Void Armor. Now see, Grum is going to hit my Enchanted Defender very hard. You know, I'm going to be fine, I think. That's not the biggest deal to me. He would take 5 turns to kill me by himself, right? Because my armor is so huge. He doesn't have Demoralize and a Scorch Fiend. That's huge for me. That's significant. His Dr. Blight, of course, is helpful, and the triage from his Spirit Hoarder is very powerful. I should have put Dr. Blight in the final position, and I should have put my Cyclops in the second to last. But I like my odds. I got 2 Scavengers. I got the Amplify, or the Inspire, and the Tank Heal. I wish I put these 2 magic monsters further back, and I probably would have put my Cyclops right there. But in hindsight, even though I feel like this wasn't the play, it ultimately, I think, is going to help because of the sneak attack damage being cut in half due to the shield. I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, but it is going to come down to who poisons. Like, he poisoned my tank. Am I going to poison his tank or not? Yeah, I didn't poison. He's poisoned me on first round. But it looks like we're good. And I do have the heal that's going to go through. I have 31 more hit points of heal, right? Even if he afflicts me right away on the Heatsmith, we're dropping down. Look at the hit points coming up on my Scavengers while we're at it. And the 5 melee damage from the Parasitic Growth. So powerful. Tarsa Inspire, Beetle Queen Inspire, big stun. And I figure that probably puts a wrap on it. Yeah. It's interesting that an affliction cannot prevent a scavenge heal. You know, it's not a heal. It's a scavenge, which is something to get altogether different. And scavenge works in battles where no healing is present. So, you know, I guess it makes sense. Oh, gotta go. Cyan 17. Look at how close we are. I haven't been to Diamond 1 in 2 or 3 seasons, and I feel confident we're going to get there with 4.5 days left. We'll get there tonight. Then can we get to Champ 3 is the question. $3,300. Okay. 20,000 power. He likes death. Okay, so he's thinking Mimosa. He's got all my least favorite. He's got Mylor, Mimosa, and Oster. So I'm inclined to try Magic in one sense, because Magic is probably the least good option for me to try, because the opportunity, I mean the Death Splinter Mimosa is going to be Void, and the Death Splinter Ouster is going to be Magic Reflect. So I might as well play an archery play would make the most sense, because no matter who he picks, that's going to be Mimosa has headwinds. I think with this play, we actually have to try blue. We have to go melee blue. I think so. And then we need to bring cleanse, obviously, but we do with this blue team. This is one of my favorite blue teams. So it's just, there's a ton of value on the blue team. You know, you got 2 cost mana and Kelp Initiate. Oh, you definitely bring the Flying Squid for the blind, plus the good contribution from the second position. He is technically optional, I would say, because there might be other options to play, especially within the opportunity rule set here. But we're gonna bring the Mandarin, and we're gonna bring the Merdali Guardian. Now, again, 4 mana is gonna make her vulnerable. They're gonna try and seek her out. So I either need to bring like an Enchanted Defender to be a distraction, an attraction, or I need to I can bring a taunt. What I gotta do? Where is he? Archery. There it is. Now, quickly change. Go. Yeah, I know I'm giving up a triage, and that's painful. But Igor Dark Spear is a 2-cost mana with a stun. I do wish I had one more triage. This play is so effective when you have 2 triages. Like, I almost wish I maybe got rid of the Flying Squid, and then I could have brought in that 3-cost silence archery unit with the triage. I forget its name right now. And I would have put it, theoretically, I could have put it, you know, I maybe even could have done it without that. And then just done 2 triages to keep my Wave Brood up longer but then he is going to get damaged. So I think I might have made the right play. Unless I was going to get rid of the squid and then kept everybody else. Because you need the cleanse, you need the Merdali Guardian, you need the Wave Brood to be the attraction on the taunt. And this is the other way to play a taunt. I don't really generally do this, what he's doing here with putting the taunt in the first position, because that's my goal anyways. Like, his taunt is being wasted because I intended to attack his tank exclusively. And so do you see how he's playing into my hand, whereas my taunt is absolutely distracting 1, 2, 3, 4 of his monsters. And so we'll see how it works out. The Dark Wand is obviously quite strong. He's got the heal. I didn't bring any affliction, so we'll see. I'm not convinced I'm going to win, but we've got a chance. We've got a decent chance. It's going to depend on how effective this blind is. He's got the blind, right? So if I miss, especially with my 2 melee monsters, look at all the headwinds too. Both my archery units dropped down to 1 damage. I'm doing practically no damage. And the repair, that's done is, I guess, okay. But I mean, as you can see, I'm rapidly losing my Wave Brood with 1 triage is not enough. I needed 2 triages on, and then I'm missing several shots on. Look at that. I'm constantly missing. Okay, I got 6, but by the time if I can manage to get through the Dark Wand, I should be okay. If I can manage. Okay, that's big. Because now the Pegasus won't stand nearly as long. Okay. Excellent. Now we're getting somewhere. That was my main repair. That was my repair and heal. And then killing that blind. That was huge. And the stun. Oh, okay, now we got it. Oof. Mimosa is I find Mimosa is one of the worst legendary summoners from the Untamed Splinter. Not to say that she's bad, but I do believe she's one of the worst. And you know, there's amazing company there, right? So it's hard to say that it's extremely impressive to be one of the best. You're talking Kitty, you're talking Yoda, you're talking the Scarred Llama. So I mean, it's not exactly an insult, but I'm saying it's not. I had one and I sold it because I didn't feel it added that much value. And I don't regret it. I don't really desire to have it back. I do feel like it's easily counterable, especially if you know that they're running one. The main thing about countering a Mimosa Nightshade is absolutely that you need to bring a cleanse. If you're playing usually, and especially in a higher mana match, you need to bring heals to the table. And if you know you're going up against a Mimosa, or there's a good chance you're gonna, you make sure you bring a, somebody who's got that cleanse, and Kelp Initiate is gonna have that for you on the water team. And I happen to love this build, even when I'm not playing Mimosa, playing against Mimosa. I do something very much like this regularly. So, work tonight, and it works a lot.